doing that. Even
Chill
though
out, bro.
we got one of the best kickers. One of the best kickers in the league. I mean, the GOAT coming up next. You gonna kick it with us, Carl? CTC coming up with us, man. We got to talk about the Ravens. We gonna bring them up, producer. We can bring CTC up, man. I guess we never. Oh, I was gonna say where he at. What's going on, Carl?
What's good with y'all, man?
Hey,
I'm good, man. I told y'all. What I said in the chat was real. I'm solid. I'm chilling.
okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we got CTC's on call. The double chicken bowl is on the way. Still upset about
Saturday.
that.
I texted my people reached out to Tomo people. We good.
My people should have reached out to the Commanders people. I seen Wale was performing. Y'all supposed to lose that
I
game.
know, right? You said that too. When you said that, I was like, screenshot.
And right-
For the car though.
man. But a little birdie told me, man, we got to bring a Raven fan up here because we got to ask: is it time to panic in Baltimore after going down? You're now 0-2 on the season. You lose to Gardner Minshew for the second time in a row. We got to ask, Carl. 26-3, 3 fourth quarter scoring drives by Gardner Minshew. Is it time to panic in Baltimore?
No. No. Why would we panic? No, we're 0-2, yes, but it's correctable stuff. I mean, first of all, get Patrick McCary, lay to death. You've been a vet for this team, but get him out. Roger Rosengarten did a way better job on Max Crosby than Patrick McCary. And I don't know what we were looking at talking about with this rotation. It's Roger. It's no rotation. It's Roger. You put Roger out there and let him do what he do. Secondly, another thing we need to fix, which we're still figuring out. We need to figure out this offense because we've not been in a situation where we had a back like Derrick Henry, which is, again, why in the offseason I was not too hype about this pickup. We have not had an offense where we had to feature a running back because of the stature of that running back and try to take away touches from Lamar. We're still figuring out the process of how to go about that. I mean, it's week 2. We didn't use the preseason to figure it out, and it's coming to bite us in the behind a little bit. Thirdly, I don't know what we got to do. We got to send the welcome card, card to the refs. Do we got to do the longest yard where they threw the ball at the ref? You know what? To get the refs to stop calling BS. But I don't know. Something got to be done with that too. But I'm not panicking. It's week 2. It's early in the season. And like I said in the chats earlier, I was scheduled for the Steelers to be in front of the division right here. I expected the Steelers to go 2-0. Like I said, I'm going to pick them. I literally picked the Steelers to win both weeks. Expect them to be 2-0. The only thing that's off schedule is I picked the Browns, Bengals, and Ravens all to be tied at 1-1 at this moment, and we're 0-2. So it's no time to panic.
Joe?
I realized you said nothing about your defense. What about them?
All right. So the reason why I really didn't say nothing about the defense is because I think 2 of those PI calls we got were bogus. The one against Marlon on the sideline, he was in phase. Literally the same play happened against us, I think, like maybe earlier in the game. No call. Marlon's in phase. It's regular standard hand fighting. He gets his head around. He smacks the ball. Defensive pass interference because of Devontae Adams. Brandon Stevens is in his area. He really does not move towards the end of the game. Devontae Adams runs up on him, puts his hand on him. They hand fight. Brandon Stevens wins, knocks the ball away. Defensive pass interference because of Devontae Adams. Those 2 plays were kind of killer. The DPI definitely was killer. Oh, I did miss one thing. Justin Tucker, what is going on? Got to figure it out up there, buddy. It's been 2 years now. I've been trying to defend you. I can't keep defending this. You got to figure it out. But, yeah, the defense, they quote-unquote collapsed, but they don't call that DPI was not DPI. They kick a field goal, and the mindset of the drive after that is different.
Now, look, the first one, okay. But the second one, I mean, before that DPI call, Devontae Adams missed a wide open shallow cross catch.
That's fine.
Wide open with space in front of him. Probably could have scored. And then him and Gardner Minshew couldn't connect on a touchdown. On a touchdown. Gardner Minshew do they were on the same page, but he was open again. So I get you. The calls happen, but the defense still didn't look good. Like I'm watching y'all and I'm like, yo, Gardner Minshew is literally being like, y'all was getting killed by Devontae Adams and Bowers. Bowers killing y'all the whole game. So that's my biggest worry with y'all. I feel like offensively y'all gonna figure it out. y'all are having some pass protection issues. Obviously, y'all just rotating guys back and forth. Y'all still trying to figure out. It's a new offensive line. Y'all lost some guys, but defensively is what I'm really surprised about. Now I get it. Y'all lost some coordinators. Y'all lost some coaches on the defensive side of the ball. They both 2 guys left to become coaches, right? But I do feel like that's my biggest worry with y'all is the defensive side of the ball. But is it time to panic? I would say no, because come on now. You play 2 guys Lamar really can't beat. Patrick Mahomes, and Gardner Minshew. So, come on now. Y'all lost to Gardner Minshew last year. And then, not to be funny, y'all had these type of losses every year, early in the year. Like,
I've said it since.
No, why they losing to this team?
I said it last year. We had those games.
Like, it's like every early in the season, I'm like, yo, why this game? Y'all be up. And then next thing you know, it was Gardner Minshew last year. Y'all were up. And next thing you know, they're going to come back. I'm like, bro, like, why is this even happening right now? And week 1, y'all play the Chiefs. So the 0-2 looks bad, but I want to say it's panic time, yeah. But yeah, they play 2 guys they can't really beat.
Bruh.
Y'all lose.
Not Lamar. The Mahomes thing, I'm with you. Man, Gardner, that stuff be, man. Even the Colts game, it was just like, if y'all remember both sides, it was just flukish plays. Like in the first quarter, Kenyon Drake catches the screen, take that on like 20-some yards and fumbles. I was like, come on, bro.
And y'all were up the whole game. That game too.
Drop passes, all this. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Fumbles. Man, that game was crazy. And then I didn't even mention, even when they tied the game, we go 3-and-out because Max Crosby blows up the first play. We hand it off the second play. In the third play, we throw a check down. The punter shanks the ball. He has a terrible punt mixed with a penalty. So it basically put the Raiders in field goal position without having to do no work.
No, it didn't work. No, I get it. They had good field positions, though. You're right.
They only got 1 first down. It was a field
goal. You're right. Jacoby Myers, shout out to him.
Now, Carl, I will say this. The first 2 games, you can understand it. Like, I'm with you on how you can lose a game that's flukish. I got one comment, and I got one question. The comment is, if y'all lose next week, push the button. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all lose next week, you got to push the button.
0-3.
And with the button, I also want to ask, because Chris said it on the panel. He's been saying it all day in the NFL chat. I've been seeing the memes all day on Twitter. How do you feel about your head coach?
Bro, y'all know how I feel about Harbaugh, bro. I think Harbaugh gets a lot of flack that's not on him. Now, yesterday, them 2 challenges was stupid. That's on him. Because the second challenge, bro, that could have saved us 40 seconds. And we could have possibly won the game with them 40 seconds. So, like, I get the challenges. Those are stupid. But, like, other things that he get slandered for, it's like, bro, that's not even him. Like, I know Chris likes to talk about the loss of timeouts in the first game. Bro, Zach Orr don't have his personnel together. We got to call them timeouts, or we getting bombed because Zach Orr don't know who to put in the game. Whoever's not getting in the game, who's supposed to be in the game. You can't blame Harbaugh for that. Or, like, little things like the pick. Lamar Jackson throws a dime to Rashad Bateman, ball, hits him in the hands, I guess the wrong spot, pick. Like, that's not on Lamar. That's not on Harbaugh. I think Harbaugh gets slandered for things that's not his fault because people just don't like him and want him gone. So anything that happens, it gets escalated because you don't want him there. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But like I said, we're spoiled. He's been the head coach since 2008. Right? Like, y'all don't really realize that he's been here for 15, 16 years, and we've been consistently good. The only years we're not good is injury-riddled seasons. Other than that, we're good. We're a good football team. And you're willing to risk that because we have not won the Super Bowl? I mean, that's stupid, 1. And 2, who's better? Who out there is better?
Kellen Moore.
Exactly my point. Who out there is better?
False accusation.
Now, you can get Brian Jones. There's some coordinators up and coming. I mean, that's just why I'm with it.
I am with you. I don't think that interception was on Lamar. But, man, I mean, the Raiders defense, man, I try to tell y'all, they defense legit.
Oh, my God.
I try to tell y'all, they legit.
They were moving up and down the field on that defense, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Well, Carl, let's get your last words because we got 2 fans.
That's not even true. Like, why are we? That's not even true.
Carl, go ahead and get your last words in, man. We got 2 fans that said they need to come back after the Super Bowl. I mean, after this game from yesterday.
So, speaking of, since we got this guy up here, he wanted to, I guess, troll Mr. I know you ain't watched the game, talked about how we lost the game because we ain't hand the ball to Derrick Henry as we proceeded to hand the ball to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry gets a false start on the 3rd and 1 that was for a first down. So, I mean, just had to throw that out there. But secondly, I appreciate y'all for coming on the show as always. Thanks for having me. My Tigers are starting right now at 7:40. We play the Royals, 2.5 games back of a wild card spot. Still can be possible. We can still make the playoffs, man. We got to make this push. We need the Twins to lose some games. But, yeah, you thought we was
No.
neighbors.
This ain't for you. I'm sorry. I looked down and seen some nonsense. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, you thought we was neighbors. We ain't neighbors. I'm trying to tell you. But 77 wins on the year. One more win. We already matched our last year mark of 78. So happy about it there. Ready for the Monday night game. And then y'all can catch me on CTC tomorrow. I'll say 4 o'clock. Do my week 3 recap. And we got a big game, MSU coming up. Red Bandana game against Boston College.
Okay.
And shout out to you, Carl. CTC, Texas #1. Somebody hit up Tony. I don't think he responds to my message in the college chat.
Definitely didn't. Yeah, I ain't respond to mine either, but he definitely didn't.
Man. If you ain't tagging me, I probably ain't see it.
No.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out CTC. My college season is done. The Chipotle Bowl didn't go the way I wanted it to, so.
Oh yeah, you know me and Tony probably gotta do a Chipotle Bowl October 19th.
Oh, I got a Michigan State bet. If Michigan State loses to Michigan, I got wear Michigan shirt on CTC the next day.
Well, you bought your shirt yet?
My dad's gonna give it to me.
Okay.
Can I run my bowl bet back?
Yo, what? No.
It's not your team.
Next year, buddy.
I know, right?
All right, man. I see you in the chats, man.